All right, so welcome back everybody to Mark Webber Circuit, home of Canberra Kart Club. Their championship round number 2. Time for the novices to have their Heat 1 race. Round we all go. In 1, Carter Lampert. Out of 2, Aidan McCabe. From 3, Oscar Haddon. From 4, Riley Bates. And from 5, Hugh Schweiker. So Hugh Schweiker will be hanging on to the back of this pack. See how he goes. Up the hill they go then, round the hairpin at the top, and then they'll start their formation lap this time round. Lampert and McCabe off that front row. What can the two novices do from the front? Who's going to have the pace in this one? 8 laps of racing for these as well, remember? So they've really got to get into it early doors and see how they go. So now they start to slow it up and form it up. All right, through the dipper. Now they'll take the short course. And they go straight on. Up the hill they go. No one's making that mistake anymore. They're going round. And up the top of the hill they will head. This time we should get a start. Lampert, McCabe, Haddon, Bates, Schweiker. Up the hill they go. Heading down now then towards us. Towards pit corner. Then they will start to really think about when they can put that foot down. Those lights will go out when it's time to go green light racing. At the moment they are on. These are the novices. It is Karting New South Wales. Mark Webber Circuit we are. Oh, we're going to get one more. I think that was an unsatisfactory pace coming through pit corner. So they will have to slow them right down. Pretty sure that these kids will get one more opportunity. So slow it down they must. They can't go that fast through pit corner. They have to slow down. This time the marshals on the entry to pit corner, I'm pretty sure will wave some hands. Up the hill they go then, getting ready to get this one started once more. Down they'll go, round the hairpin. Lampert, McCabe, Haddon, Bates, Schweiker getting ready for the novices for heat number 1 for these guys. Who will get the whole shot? Who will it be heading into turn 1? Will it be Lampert? Will it be McCabe? We are almost ready. This time, do we go green? Whoa, they're still. We are green light racing. Away we go. Still they were flat out through pit corner, but they let them go. And down through the dipper they will head. They'll all disappear for a few short seconds and then head back up towards us into the PCR hairpin. And it was Haddon who got the whole shot. What a cracker start. Oscar Haddon gets the whole shot and leads them through this bottom hairpin past the PCR sign past me. Haddon it was. P2. Bates got up to P2. Lampert went to P3 as they go up the hill, heading back down towards us very shortly. 8 laps of racing for the novices, remember? And they're all pretty close at the moment still as they come now scooting down the hill. Got to just dab those brakes into this hairpin. Carefully does it. Past the first curb. Over the second one. Missed the third one. Through they go. Over the line they head then, and Haddon, Bates, Lampert. Then it was McCabe, Schweiker from McCabe. So Schweiker holds them P4 now. He was struggling in qualifying, but now he's got the pace. He's got some proper pace now, the number 2 car. Round he goes, having a proper battle with Aidan McCabe. McCabe holds on though, right to the back of him, till they come back towards me. And now Schweiker is going to have to hang on as Aidan McCabe really starts to hustle him. Schweiker through the left-hand kick, now heads up the hill. McCabe starting to hustle, goes wide right. Now he's going to, he switches left. Doesn't know which way to go. Now he's going to go outside. Now he tries to cut back and goes on the inside and gets it done. Aidan McCabe goes through on Schweiker. Goes up to P4. Gets it done on the top of the hill through the hairpin. Schweiker now has to chase him. Down they go. Over the line to complete a first lap. Round they come then towards me, and still the leader, Oscar Hatton. Massive lead from Lampert and Bates. Lampert though, can he hold this? Bates looks bad. Back they'll come towards me. Heading charging up the hill already. 800 metres of elevation. Bates getting dropped a little bit. Oscar Hatton's the quickest kart on track, and Lampert is gone off after him. Through they go through the hairpin at the top, and they've all evened out a minute, so a little bit of a gap between them all. Hatton, Lampert, Bates, McCabe and Schweiker. Back down the hill, they all steam through pit corner. Past the grandstand and the tower. Still not out of this though, Batesy. 54.071, slightly slower than Lampert. Lampert, 53.976. But now he's all over him, so somehow, with a slower time, he's managed to reel him in. Just ignore those times for now, because he's absolutely all over him. Through they come then through that hairpin, past me in the PCR sign. Up the hill they will go. Is it the grunt up the hill that's doing it? Because that is just getting left behind. Lampert leaving Bates in his wake all the way up the hill. Just doesn't have the pace to pull up there. Back down they will come. Hatton leads them through pit corner. Lampert and Bates. Can Batesy get closer once more? Down they go through turn one now. The left-hander heading down into the tipper. Still Hatton, Lampert, Bates, McCabe and Schweiker. But here comes Hatton. A lonely race out front. Big lead. Oh, back again these two. Somehow, he just keeps reeling him in. And then the grunt of that number 97 kart, you'll watch it just pull away up the hill. He must be tearing his hair out in the PCR number 12 kart. Riley Bates just cannot match the pace up the hill. Is it gearing? Is it tuned? They'll probably try to put that right. Oh, he's staying a little bit closer this time. Not quite got dropped. So this time he's with him coming down the hill. Is Bates close enough for a move though? Oh, Lampert. He just got it wrong going through the king. Whoa, he's going to get moved, is it? Whoa, Batesy was close enough. And this is the fast section. This is where he's quick. Does he have a move on him? Up the inside, does he go here towards PCR hairpin? Yes, he does. He goes through the P2. Bates goes through and gets P2 off Lampert. Back they'll come, back up towards me. Where will it go now? Up the hill they will go. Now we'll see the pace. And the Lampert kart. Will he make a move at the top of this hill? Is he close enough? Batesy holds him. Lampert trying to go around the outside but couldn't make that move. He had to yield and go behind him as Bates shut the door firmly on him. So Bates go, whoa, Lampert! Did he just steam back through? Batesy, no he didn't. Batesy holds it still. Over the line they go. Hatton, Bates, Lampert, McCabe, Schweiker is your order. As the leader has completed 5 laps and comes past me. A lonely race for Hatton, the charger. But a big battle for Bates and Lampert. Through they go. Behind them, Aidan McCabe. Here comes Aidan. The number 77 goes through the hairpin. Heading down that hill. Behind that, here comes Hugh Schweiker. Where is Hugh? Here is Hugh now. Hugh Schweiker. The number 2 car comes past me and heads back down the hill. Already at the top of the hill. Second and third, Bates and Lampert still battling out. There'll be 2 laps to go after this one. And Bates and Lampert side by side. Whoa, he has to yield. He nearly went through. Boy, oh boy, Lampert. He showed the nose, but couldn't quite make that move stick. And now Bates is able to hang on for grim death for 2 more laps of racing. Down into the dipper. Back with us. Hatton goes through. Then Bates and Lampert. In they go into PCR. Then they will head through the right-hander towards that slow hairpin. Up the hill comes Hatton, through he goes. And now Bates and Lampert are going to fight it out to the top of this hill. Who has the pace? Bates or Lampert? Lampert closing. Still he's closing. Will he have the door closed on him? Does Does he make a move? Oh, he moved right. Does he go left now at the top? No, he doesn't. Stays there. Oh, he can catch him all the way up the hill and back down with a look out. 1 lap to go. Bates is hanging on. Lampard is all over him like a rash. Through they go, through turn 1. As past me goes Schweiker, and down into the dip. Here is the leader. Oscar Haddon has had it all his own way. But Batesy and Lampard, boy oh boy, what a scrap they've given us. And still they're going at it. Through they come then, back up, they will start the climb now. Now the climb is on. Now Bates has to hang on. Lampard has to make a move. He's all over him in the kink. KSR engines negotiated. Back up the hill they go. He can go inside this time. Now he switches late. Still can't make it. Trying to go back up the inside of this. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Oscar Haddon. Second, who is it? Riley Bates gets P2. Carter Lampard P3. It'll be Aidan McCabe coming down the hill for P4. McCabe gets P4, and Schweiker it will be in P5. So well done to Schweiker. Continues on to Hugh and gets P5 in that one. That was for your novices. Heat number 1. Well done to Hugh. Over the line he'll come now.